What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. Guys, cryptocurrency is exploding as I'm talking. We made a video yesterday talking about the symmetrical triangle forming within XRP, and check this massive freaking breakout. Check it out. From $1.09 we exploded all the way up to $1.23 on XRP, and this pretty much happened with all the cryptocurrencies that we're talking about. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano. If we have time, the S&P 500, which pumped even higher yesterday. We have tons of good news to talk about. We have to talk about our positions as to what's the next step here. There's a lot of things to talk about. We have, pretty much hit levels on resistances that we haven't seen in a very long time within some of these cryptocurrencies. XRP has not seen $1.20 in a very, very long time. So we have to reevaluate ourselves and figure out what exactly is going on here. Otherwise, guys, definitely make sure to partake in our crypto coin display giveaway. Remember, this is completely free. All you have to do to enter is just subscribe to the channel and comment your favorite cryptocurrency down below. Doing those two things, you will be entered for free. And if you're not subscribed, you will not win, as I will be checking. Now, guys, today's video is also sponsored by QINTA. For those that don't know what QINTA is, it's a new startup founded in San Francisco, California, and they are trying to create a new way to globalize, a new way to actually make more money on your investments or just your savings account. And what they are offering, as you guys can see here, is up to a 10% savings account, because they are, in a way, investing those savings into other more profitable, but for the most part, lower risk investment opportunities there, which we'll talk about more at the end of today's video, but you guys can see the highlights here on the screen. So there will be a lot more information about this. So guys, please stick around to the end of the video where we do go in depth talking about QINTA before checking them out. I have linked them in the description, but we'll talk about it more at the end of today's episode. Otherwise, definitely make sure to turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, first things first, checking out the coin market cap, you can see we're currently at $2.75 trillion right now, and we're up about a 1.56%, but there are other cryptocurrencies exploding much higher. As you guys can see here, we have Ethereum up 3%. Bitcoin really isn't moving, even though we have just pumped, but you can see 7.5, 14.4, Binance is up 21%, XRP is up 17%, 7.2% in the past 24 hours, and Solana is also up, which is incredible. So jumping right into the charts here, you guys can see on the XRP chart, what we did was yesterday we were looking on Bityard for the perfect buy-in opportunity. We had XRP clearest day here. I've linked Bityard down in the description below if you haven't already signed up. They are giving away free mystery boxes of free cryptocurrency, so make sure to check that out too. So guys, we bought in once we saw confirmation of closure of the symmetrical triangle to leverage this to the upside here. We talked about two scenarios and two positions here on the XRP charts that would give you the opportunity to buy back into this. What we did was we waited for closure on the hourly charts here. This would be prime opportunity to buy back in. And then we talked about the 4-hour charts as an opportunity to buy back in as a beginner trader. So moving over to the hourly here, you guys can see, or you could have used the hourly or the 4-hour, but for a conservative trader, it would have been the 4-hour. But for my moderate to aggressive investors, you guys can see the second we closed above here, the second confirmation happened where we saw this beautiful symmetrical triangle that we've been tracking for quite some time now. Every single video, this symmetrical triangle saw confirmation. We closed at $1.11, opening up prime opportunity to buy in, and we've exploded up, slowly moving up our stop losses on Bityard. Those that ask, how do you actually move a stop loss up on Bityard? You can't just yet. They are working on it, but all I do is just sell my position and buy in again with a lower stop loss, and I keep doing that higher and higher and higher, and that's pretty much how I cover myself just in case we decide to reverse lower. So going back to the XRP charts right here, we did have the beautiful opportunity to buy in and leverage it right here. This was early yesterday. You can see when you were able to buy in and leverage this to the upside here, and I discussed for my beginner traders here, as in when I buy in too, because I like to trade conservatively. The second we saw confirmation of closure above $1.13, we discuss how this is the perfect opportunity with the most amount of conservative trading style style to buy in and leverage this crypto to the upside here. So we waited and finally closed just yesterday above our resistance level at $1.13, closed above there at about $1.135 or 0.135, and that was the perfect opportunity to buy in here. And you can see the amount of percentage gain we had, especially plus leverage, shot up 8.83%, currently folding at about $1.20. It was a huge run. So not only could you buy in as a conservative trader taking more risk, so not only could you have bought in as a moderate to aggressive trader here on the hourly, but we also discussed buying in on a conservative scale with huge profits. So huge shout out to everybody that was able to profit off of this run. This was a very exciting and exhilarating run here. We called this to the T with the hourly charts here, and we discussed that target level would be closer to $1.18 to $1.20, and you can see that's what I'm now going to talk about here. Jumping to the 4-hour charts, you can see when I zoom out, you can kind of see where the problem zone is. You can see that we've been also tracking this big falling wedge fractal that finally, for the most part, broke bullish outside of here after consolidating once again using the top of this resistance level, and we exploded up. We discussed that the top resistance would be retesting the mouth of the opening here, which is also the problem resistance level. The good thing is we actually broke above this downtrend here and closed above it. That's very exciting. Understand we really haven't actually broken above this major symmetrical triangle in a very long time. So switching things over to the daily charts here, you guys can see what it is that I'm referring to. Notice that XRP is forming a massive symmetrical triangle that we've been tracking for quite some time now. We reversed up. We're currently battling this top resistance level. The idea is to close above here. That would be the ideal situation. So just putting in stop losses, making them higher is where you want to be, because there is a big possibility we can get rejected off this resistance level right here, currently where we're trading. So stop losses have to be tight. There's a big chance we could start to reverse back down. That's all I'm saying, is that we could start to head right back down because we're battling this top resistance level. You can see in the past, on numerous occasions, retesting this top band, even here, it usually ends up in a big correction downwards. Even here, back in September, early September, big retest corrected us all the way lower. Once again, big retest corrected us all the way down. It's usually a consistent pattern here with XRP. So I'm anticipating potential reversal back down, a dump in the market. Hopefully we're stronger than at that time. We're still in the markets though, so I'm not too worried here, but you just have to pay attention to how we're going to react with this. We know that the biggest resistance is closer to about $1.30, so we could see a swing up like that. We are overbought on the 4-hour, so we are signaling potential reversals here, but we're looking to retest $1.30, close the daily above this downtrend here and start to head up to retest $1.30, beat that and head even higher. It's really just hit or miss at this point. That's what we have to wait for right now. So my plan for right now is just keeping my position open here. Stop losses are set in case we decide to reverse downwards here. There's a chance we might see a little bit more of a consolidation move to the upside before we start to reverse lower, but that's only because we're overbought on not only the hourly, but we're overbought on the 4-hour, and we need to just consolidate a little bit. Hopefully that's above this support. Hopefully we'll regain some of our price, and then we'll head up even higher, hopefully retesting $1.29. That's where the target is after this run right here. The only confusing and the only scary thing is this is target hit. This is our target. We completed the target run here. Now it's on our own. Now we're back to square one, waiting to see what exactly happens, recouping ourselves, and then potentially seeing another pump back to $1.30. But create that stop loss, open that stop loss up. This is just in case we decide to correct lower. There's a good chance that we will, and that's why stop loss is open here. And this carries on to all these other cryptocurrencies. Ethereum, which we called yesterday, being the perfect opportunity to buy in. Just a few hours ago, we were retesting resistance level right here at 44.08, which was slowly above our uptrend here. You could have bought it here, and the next opportunity was the second candle, which closed us way higher, breaking through the top resistance level, all-time highs here at 44.42. This was a big sign, as well as hitting resistance and potentially correcting, but the fact that we were able to breach through this on a conservative scale, close us at all-time highs, was another key prime opportunity to buy in and anticipate a run to the upside here. Now is just moving that stop loss up tight and getting ready to take profits, because some of these cryptos are either going to start to retest their resistance and correct lower, or just ultimately start to reverse downwards because they have been retesting overbought in pretty much the 4-hour, hourly, and potentially the daily charts. That carries on to Bitcoin here. We discussed yesterday that the prime opportunity for Bitcoin was confirming a breach above our resistance level at 62 68.5 or $62,500. We closed beautifully above there, above this major resistance, and that was key and prime opportunity once again that we were going to see a big swing to the upside here. So there's a good chance we'll continue this rally to the upside here. On the hourly, you can kind of see the consolidation that we've been having, and we're starting to consolidate out once again. So there's pretty much prime reason to see another run coming very soon for Bitcoin. Hopefully, since we're above this support level for the first time in a long time that we've been above this for weeks now, we can use that as a support to reverse upwards. Last thing I wanted to show you guys, I believe it was on Bitcoin. You can see how I have Bityard pulled up here. This is Bitcoin on the hourly, and you can see what's interesting too is there's kind of this like uptrend here that I didn't really notice on the charts, which we'll check out in a second on TradingView, but there's a clear uptrend like this. I mean, it's really hard to miss. You can see it clear as day here. This is a beautiful uptrend, higher low formation pattern here, and it seems like for the most part there's more so like a horizontal line of resistance more so than a downtrend here. It's kind of tough for me to just want to draw on a downtrend. You can see if I was to do that, it wouldn't really come out that well. Something along the lines of this, or maybe we pull it lower. Yeah, there's a chance it could look like that, but we're looking for what could potentially come. It seems like we're ready to pump again almost as we're retesting these levels. So pulling it back to Bitcoin here and jumping into the hourly, maybe we'll see it a little clearer. Yeah, we can. You can see right now if we were to draw a trend line here from the top resistance all the way down, that's pretty much the supportive level that we're looking at right now, using this as an uptrend here. Let's move it a little bit closer, just like that. That's kind of what we're dealing with. And then there is some sort of downtrend on this coin once again. So we are starting to form once again another symmetrical triangle. So we'll see how this breaks here. But this is so minuscule. I would not use that as a big buying opportunity here because of how tiny this run is. Just something to keep in mind as we are trading outwards. Otherwise, guys, I do want to talk about QINTA. I want to give a huge shout out to QINTA for sponsoring today's episode. Now, guys, as with all crowdfunding projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So, guys, I bring you QINTA. A new startup based in San Francisco is underway on their plan to help every American reach their financial goals in this post-pandemic world by providing simple, affordable, and accessible financial solutions. So, guys, you can now grow your savings faster and earn up to 10% interest on your savings with no hidden fees. I know this sounds crazy, but let me explain. Users' deposits earn high yield by being placed in pooled funds that are allocated to different alternative investment options, including but not limited to derivatives, trading financial assets, algorithmic investment strategies, and so forth. And returns are maximized because everything is done via code, eliminating the need for any middleman, which traditionally reduced net returns from any investment strategy. Now, guys, risks are mitigated by QINTA's proprietary risk return model and insurance covers. And the world is in a tougher economic climate because of the pandemic. Interest rates are at an all-time low, and higher inflation is upon us. And with all of these, Americans need financial solutions meant for our time. Now, guys, this new fintech startup recently completed its prototype, which is currently being tested for the team to learn prior to the public launch of the product. And currently, there are over 2,000 individuals who signed up for early access to QINTA after running a 1-month organic marketing campaign. Now, guys, Ivy, the CTO, stated, "We have built a world-class team to successfully bring our vision to life, and our CEO is a seasoned finance professional with experience as an industry analyst and insights manager at Google. Moreover, we have a Cambridge-educated PhDs in the team, and we are working on tough but important problems, also that we can bring to the public a product relevant for our time." Now, guys, this promising startup is currently running an equity crowdfunding campaign aimed at bringing the self-driving wallet for the global citizen to a much broader national audience. Now, guys, the founders believe QINTA is for the people and should be by the people. Hence, they are giving the public an opportunity to invest in the startup. So, guys, if you want to learn more and invest via QINTA's crowdfunding campaign page, I went ahead and linked their information in the description down below for you to check out. And also keep in mind, they have officially completed the compliance reviews and due diligence for QINTA and formally filed their Form C. And this is great news. This means they are officially open to public investments and are now at over $50,000 in equity crowdfunding and 40 investors strong, with the plan to keep growing. Now, guys, once again, huge shout out to QINTA for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.